Some folks think being a rebel means you are always up to no good. But that's not the whole story. Meet the Sigma males. They are not your typical bad guys, but they sure don't like following rules that don't make sense to them. For Sigma males, being a rebel isn't about causing trouble. It's about not letting society's expectations control them like puppets on strings. These guys are the ones who always ask why and think in ways most people do not. They might not be the life of the party or fit in with everyone else, but they sure have a different way of looking at things. They are not always understood by society, but that doesn't stop them. Let's explore 7 typical norms that 99% of people live by, but Sigma males consciously choose to defy. We'll delve into why they opt for a different path and how their unique perspective shapes their decisions. Number 7. Accepting common wisdom. For Sigma males, common wisdom isn't something they accept without question. They are the kind who look at the usual advice and say, "But why?" They're not about taking things at face value just because everyone says so. In their world, common wisdom is more like a suggestion than a rule. They're always digging deeper, looking for the why behind the what. It's not that they want to be contrary. They just need to understand and believe in something before they accept it. This mindset can make them stand out, sometimes even make them seem stubborn. But really, they're just committed to understanding the truth. They don't follow the crowd. They'd rather find their own path, even if it's the one less traveled. Sigma males also apply this thinking to life decisions, from big things like career choices to everyday things like lifestyle habits. They're not quick to jump on trends or follow the latest fad. They need to see the value in something for themselves. This approach means Sigma males often come up with unique solutions and ideas. They're not bound by the same limitations as those who never question the status quo. Their lives might not look like everyone else's, but they're filled with choices made deliberately, not just by default. Number 6. Career path. Sigma males aren't about just picking a job for the title or the paycheck. They look for meaning and purpose in their work. It's not about what makes the most money, but what makes them feel fulfilled. They might end up in careers that aren't mainstream, but that's where they thrive, doing something that genuinely interests them. For a Sigma male, the traditional career ladder isn't appealing. They're more likely to create their own business, dive into a freelance career, or work in fields where they can be autonomous. They value flexibility and freedom over stability and structure. This could mean working odd hours, but if it fits their lifestyle and passions, that's all that matters. In their careers, Sigma males are continuous learners. They're not waiting for someone to hand them opportunities. They go out and create them. This might mean learning new skills, adapting to new technologies, or even changing careers entirely. They're not afraid of change. In fact, they often embrace it. Now, this path isn't easy. Sigma males might face uncertainty, instability, and the pressure of going against the norm. But they also find great satisfaction in carving out their own niche, in being the masters of their destiny. They find success on their own terms, not by society's standards. Number 5. The Sigma mindset. A Sigma male mind is like a path less traveled. They're all about asking questions, especially the big whys. Why follow a rule that doesn't make sense? Why go with the flow when you can swim against the current? It's not that they want to cause trouble. They just don't see the point in walking a road that doesn't lead anywhere meaningful to them. In the Sigma world, it's all about thinking for yourself. They don't take things at face value. If there's a sign that says, "This is how things are," they're the first to ask, "But why? And could it be different?" This might make them seem like outsiders, but really, they're just playing a different game by their own rules. This mindset isn't always easy. It can be lonely, being the one who stands out. But Sigma males aren't looking for the easy path. They're searching for truth, authenticity, and something that feels real and right to them, even if it means walking alone. This journey isn't about rebellion for the sake of rebellion. It's about finding a way of living that makes sense to them, even if it makes no sense to anyone else. Number 4. Chasing women or trying to impress. In the dance of dating and relationships, Sigma males don't follow the typical steps. They're not the ones chasing after women or going out of their way to impress. For Sigma males, it's about genuine connections, not playing games or putting on a show. Firstly, Sigma males don't believe in the pursuit as a game. They're straightforward and honest. If they're interested, they'll show it, but not through grand gestures or showy displays. They prefer real, meaningful interactions over superficial flirtation. They also don't bend themselves to fit someone else's ideal. Sigma males are comfortable in their own skin, and they're not about to change just to be liked. They believe the right person will appreciate them for who they are, not for a persona they put on to impress. This approach is refreshing in a world where dating often feels like a performance. Sigma males show that there is strength in being authentic. They are not about to play the usual dating games or follow the rules of attraction that society often pushes. In relationships, Sigma males value depth and sincerity. They're not interested in a partner just for the sake of having one. They want someone who understands them and shares a genuine connection. This might mean they take longer to find the right person, but for them, quality trumps quantity. Number 3. Displaying wealth or status symbols. Sigma males and flashy symbols of wealth. That is not really their style. In a world where many chase after the latest luxury car or the biggest house to show off their success, Sigma males take a different route. They aren't impressed by shiny objects or the need to flaunt wealth. To a Sigma male, real value lies in experiences, knowledge, and personal growth, not in material possessions. They see beyond the surface of things. While others might measure success by what can be seen, Sigma males measure it by what can be felt and experienced. This doesn't mean they do not appreciate nice things. They might enjoy quality, but not for the sake of showing off. They prefer subtlety over showness. A simple, well-made watch over a flashy brand name one. A comfortable, practical car over a luxurious sports model. It's about utility and personal taste, not about what others will think. In the Sigma mindset, true wealth is in independence and the freedom to live life on their own terms. They are more interested in investing in themselves, their skills, their mind, their well-being, than in buying things that are supposed to represent success. For Sigma males, their lack of interest in displaying wealth is also a statement. It is about not needing external validation. They do not need to prove anything to anyone. Their confidence comes from within, not from what they own or wear. So when you come across a Sigma male, do not expect them to be draped in the latest fashion or bragging about their latest purchase. They're likely to be the person in the room who's understated, yet confident. The one who finds richness in life's experiences rather than in its material trappings. Number 2. Wearing only branded clothes. For Sigma males, wearing only branded clothes isn't a priority. In a world obsessed with labels and logos, they choose a different path. They are more about comfort, quality, and personal style than flaunting big-name brands. Sigma males see clothes as a way to express themselves, not to impress others. They do not get caught up in the race to have the latest designer gear. Instead, they pick clothes that suit their lifestyle and preferences, whether it is a no-name t-shirt or a piece from a small, unknown designer. It's not about the tag on the clothes, but how those clothes fit into their life. Sigma males value authenticity over social approval. They are confident enough not to rely on brand names to boost their image. Their self-worth isn't tied to wearing the most expensive or popular brands. They're comfortable in their skin, and their choice of clothing reflects that. So, if you see a Sigma male, do not expect a walking billboard for high-end fashion brands. They're more likely to be the person dressed in a way that is uniquely their own, mixing and matching in a way that's both practical and personal. Number 1. Always being the nice guy. In the story of life, Sigma males often stray from the typical nice guy script. They're not about pleasing everyone or following the rules just to be liked. Sigma males live by their own code, which sometimes means not always being the nice guy in the traditional sense. They are not rude or mean, but they don't sugarcoat the truth either. If they disagree with something, they're not afraid to say it. They'd rather be honest and genuine than pretend just to fit in or be liked. Being nice for a Sigma male means being true to themselves and others. They believe in respect, but not in being agreeable just for the sake of peace. They are the type who would offer help when it is needed, but they're not pushovers. They stand their ground, especially on matters important to them. This approach doesn't always make them the most popular. Sometimes, they are seen as aloof or distant. But for Sigma males, it is not about popularity. It is about integrity and staying true to their principles. They would rather have a few genuine relationships than be surrounded by people who like them just because they always say yes. In a world where being nice often means conforming and not rocking the boat, Sigma males challenge this notion. They show that you can be respectful and kind without losing your individuality or sacrificing your beliefs. In the journey of self-discovery, sometimes breaking the rules is the best way to find your own path. If you found this dive into the Sigma lifestyle as fascinating as we did, do not forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.